What's going on? This is David. I just want to talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fantasy outlook for the year for this upcoming 2015 season. We'll start off with the quarterback. First things first, I don't recommend drafting Jameis Winston. I don't recommend drafting any quarterback from Tampa Bay this season. I mean, there's a possibility that Jameis could have decent games here and there, but typically when you're talking about a fantasy season, you want to deal with having more consistency across the board. So I wouldn't recommend drafting Jameis. Maybe a bye week pickup. Maybe, possibly, but no higher than that. Running backs, that's a mixed bag as well. Doug Martin will be drafted. Mike James will probably be drafted. But Bobby Rainey might be drafted. But unless you're in a super deep league, I don't think I want to start any of these guys at all. If I had to pick one that I would have to throw in a flex, it would probably be Doug Martin. But he can't stay healthy to save his life. So you have to take that into account as well. But with the new offensive coordinator, things could easily change. But I would probably stay away from all three running backs if I was drafting. As for the wide receivers, Mike Evans is definitely a starter. I'm not sure I would want him as my wide receiver one. Definitely, I would love him as my wide receiver two. Vincent Jackson, I got him as a wide receiver 3 or a flex. I could see that envision happening, but it's all about gaining the chemistry within the new quarterback since James Winston is there. So there's that factor you have to take into consideration as well. As for the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins, I think he's a sleeper tight end pickup. He's one of those guys you can grab super late. Like, no point of reaching for him. But since we do have a rookie quarterback at hand, typically the rookie quarterbacks tend to like going to their tight ends. So Austin Seferian-Jenkins could have a pretty darn good season, and you wouldn't have to spend much to get him. When it comes to tight ends, I'm always a believer of you either get the first guy or you'll be the last guy to take one, and you probably can get Seferian-Jenkins as the last guy to take one, and then just build your draft, grabbing other positions. Defense, stay away. Unless they're playing the Jags or the Titans, I would stay away. I mean, if you're one of those guys that like rotating defenses, you could probably take advantage of it week 1. But since they're going against Mariota and the Titans, but I wouldn't have them as a every week type of starter. So that's all I have with regards to the fantasy outlook for the 2015-2016 season for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Signing off. Thanks.